Hey guys, what's up? I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new chapter of Shingeki no Kyojin, or you could call it Attack on Titan, on chapter 130. Now, this chapter right here looks really simple, but at the same time a little bit complicated, but I don't know, it depends how you even look at it. I've been trying to read through it and skim through it a little bit to try to make a short recap, but if anything else, I'll do the best of what I can to give you guys some details, but it's better for you to read the chapter yourself if you are up to date with it. Those of you guys who never read the manga and just watching certain recaps, you're gonna be confused as hell. So if anything else, let's just get this started. The chapter starts off with some memories starting back where Eren meets Zeke at the Marley's territory, and it goes back into a freaking on Paradise Island where war is at right now, where Mikasa, Armin, and everyone else is fighting right now, and we can only see some small broken pictures where Gabby shot Eren's head off, and Zeke could only grab Eren's head after it flew off his body after being decapitated by Gabby's freaking gunshot. And later on, other broken images of Eren, with his father, and then Mikasa, and many other people that he came in contact with. I don't know. But aside from that, we see to it that Eren would later on enter the same field as Zeke and look at a certain tree. And we see to it that Eren would later on see Zeke in the same playing field as him. And Zeke's like, I've been waiting here for like a long freaking time right now. And seeing you come here, I always wonder if the royal family members who inherited the founder will always come here every other time. Zeke therefore also explained to Eren that whatever happens here, it happens in a split second after Eren asked how many years passed already, And Zeke therefore explains to Eren that your head got sent off by Gabby by made contact with you before you completely died. It was a success. I don't know if he means like grabbing his head before he died, but whatever the case may be, we see to it that Zeke tells Eren that they actually obtained the founder's power. Zeke could only tell Eren after he turns around and looks at the little girl is actually the founder Ymir, It's that little girl is actually Ymir, which kind of might have been a little bit obvious because that little girl, after when Zeke got blown up to bits whatsoever, it got stuffed into a Titan's belly whatsoever. That girl would be the one that healed Zeke, which Zeke would tell Eren that this girl actually healed me when I was close to death or something. I mean, she healed up the lower half of my body using soil, and the founder here actually creates Titans here, and every time if we wish for the Titan's power, we can use this through the boundless time. And Eren was wondering, was she always here alone or something? And we see to it that Zeke tells Eren to command the founder Ymir and make a dream to come to realization. And before Eren could do any action or maybe do something else, he asks Zeke, what are those chains on you? And Zeke says, oh, you worried about these chains? Thank you for your concern, but they prevent me from being free. In other words, the vow of renouncing war, That thing with King Fritz, Karl Fritz whatsoever. And Zeke explains to Eren, you are the only one that can move freely here, And you can only be the one to command the founder Ymir. This is my dream and Mr. Xavier's and yours. Please save the world. Of course, Eren, on the other hand, was thinking, euthanizing Eldians. Is that it? Yeah, make other Eldians not to have any kids anymore, It's fine if we crush all the allied forces with the rumbling later, etc. But Eren says, I would never partake in that kind of plan. I'm sorry, man. Not interested. The only reason why I went along with you was to get here. Even Zeke cries in agony and says, as long as Eldians are around, this hell will continue. Our sins will continue. We'll keep going around and around and around. And this will never end, Don't you think it's time to end all this? And Zeke asked Eren, why would you do this? Answer me. Why would you not agree to this? And Eren explained, because I was born in this world. What else? And we see to it that Eren tries to ask Ymir, Founder Ymir, please lend me your power. But unfortunately, she goes past Eren and goes to Zeke. And we see to it that Zeke tells Eren that, I thought you were the only one that understood that. I thought you were the only one that could ever understand me. But you know what else? Is it because of Father's influence on you? And we see to it that Eren's like, what are you doing? What do you mean by this? We see to it that Zeke explains to Eren that during a long period of time that took you a long time to open your eyes, that could build everything, even those chains made of soil. If I, who carries the royal blood, wish for it, I could break free if I wanted to. And he broke free of his chains, and Zeke therefore explains to Eren, unlike the previous kings, I reached this place without being tainted by the first king's ideology. And during the time I spent together with the founder Ymir, which felt like an eternity, I actually managed to render the vow of war renunciation. In other words, Zeke spent a long time wherever he was at in this playing field that he's with Eren right now, for a long time, to a point that he was able to get the first ideology of the king out of his head, or he's immune to it, if anything. He even states to Eren, this is the founder Ymir who possesses absolute power, but her true form is that of a slave without a will of her own. She continues to submit to the individuals carrying royal blood, whom she believes are her masters, which shows that since Eren doesn't have any royal blood, she only talks or goes to Zeke due to the fact that he has royal blood, and he alone says that he obtained the power of the founder. He even tells Karen that you are nothing but a key, and Eren can only be in chains right now. And Zeke therefore explained, you are brainwashed by our father, So I'm going to show you the truth right now, and you needed someone who could actually save you, and I will heal you with the power of the founder. I will never abandon you. Of course, Eren tells Zeke, knock it off. This is really pointless, and Zeke says it's time to save the world. And he even puts his head up against Eren and decides to show him his memories, where Eren was a baby, Grisha loved him, and then Zeke will later on show the memories of his father everywhere, seeing how he's happy, living on, dragging his comrades with you, and Zeke continues to say, I'll show you until you understand, and what Grisha Jaeger brainwashed his son, instilled his nationalism, etc. And we see to it that even Grisha was having a fun time. These are just memories being shown to Eren. Even Zeke is showing it to him. He says, "Yeah, come on, let's go." He even shows Eren that this is what our father looks like. He uses his status as a doctor to make a closer influential people in the walls in order to steal the ruler and the founding titan. And of course, if he fails, it will cost him his son and wife. But he keeps braving this kind of danger. Do you know why? And Eren therefore finishes his answer by saying, because our father was pathetic, he's filthy, he's full of trash, and he's doing it for the sake of the alien restoration. I'm just illusion. I was wrong. I was not meant to be born. My brainwashing came undone. Is that what you're telling me? And Zeke's like, well, time is infinite. There's no need to be in a hurry, that kind of thing. And we see to it that Zeke continues to show Eren these memories of what Grisha has been doing. And we see to it, of course, Eren's actually surprised to see to it that he will actually find the headquarters of the King of the Walls really easily and fast, And of course, we see too that Zeke explains to Eren Grisha is supposed to steal the founding the day the wall gets destroyed. That's still many years ahead, And we see to it, of course, that we continue to see Eren enjoying himself and looking in the memories of his father. Of course, Zeke is really shocked to see that the second child was actually really loved right now to a point of halting his duty as a restorationist. But the difference between you and me is he must have learned from his previous failures, etc. While he was just acting like a dad, and there's something you will have to understand later, and you're not yourself, And of course, we see to it that Grisha could only talk in his sleep, which is in his memory, saying like, "I'm so sorry, Zeke." And later on, all of a sudden, his father wakes up and says, "Zeke, are you right here?" No, wait, how can I say? This old bearded man's not Zeke. This must be a dream. Even Zeke's like, "What is this?" And Eren's like, "It's the next one, the next memory, Zeke." And we see to it that like Eren is about to open the next door where Grisha's memory will be revealed, and the chapter ends off there. Anyways, without a lot of detail happen, we see to it, of course, after Eren's head got decapitated, it will later on be captured by Zeke. Zeke and Eren will be in the same playing field and end up talking to each other what's going on, you know? And they end up seeing the founder Ymir, which is actually the form of that child, which we all kind of had a somewhat observation, made it obvious, or some kind of predicted this due to the fact that she'd be the one to heal up Zeke or something, but I don't know. But aside from that, Zeke would tell Eren to possibly use the Founding Titan for like to sterilize all Eldians, not so they cannot have any kids, you know. But we see to it that Eren never wanted. Eren, on the other hand, never actually would agree to that plan, ironically, which Armin's theory was correct, by the way. He came here. He only came here because he needed Zeke because he wanted to come here. But unfortunately, things did not go the way Eren wanted, and Zeke will break free of those chains that he was in. He will end up showing Eren the memories of his father and everything else all together, and look around, you know. Well, I guess the memories of Grisha here and there, but aside from that, Zeke will later on show Eren some memories about Grisha, what his true colors and what his true nature is. But later on, we'll be shocked when Grisha will go like, "Oh wait, Zeke, are you there? Wait a minute, you're not Zeke. You're an old bearded man." And it looked like to me the visions or dream was talking to him. And then Eren's like, "Come on, we gotta head to the next memory whatsoever, Zeke." And the chapter ends off there. So yeah, I mean, what I gave you guys, it must be complicated, but if you guys read the chapter, you will understand. Those of you guys who are up to date with it, you possibly understand what the chapter's about. It took me a while to actually find a way how to summarize all of this, but aside from that, Eren just meets Zeke in the same playing field, and Zeke decides to show Eren the memories of Grisha Jaeger, and because he's trying to release Eren from Grisha's brainwashing, and due to the fact that he went against him. But yeah, aside from that, pretty simple chapter the way I look at it. Might be a little bit complicated the way I read it the first time, even skimming through it, but yeah, looked a little simple the way how to summarize it, but having to recap it with some complicated details in a simple way, I don't know. So until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Alpha Zero, people. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot!